There we go. Now it says we are live. It says you are live.
Well,
oh, look at that. And it's showing up in my YouTube studio, maybe. There we go. Should be good. We should be good, Jason. I'm
updating the website. It's going to take me about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to tell everybody on Twitter.
Hello, everybody. If you see us right now.
They can see us. It's live.
Sweet. All right. Whew. Oh, what a pain that was. Nothing like starting a fun night with a lot of stress, right? That's always good.
Yeah.
All right. I can put my hat back on.
We got this.
We got it. All right. Jason, just let me know when you're ready.
I have updated the web page, and I just put the link in the chat, and now I'm going to tweet it. And let me just make sure that I'm seeing the live stream page. And I just put the link in the chat, and now I'm going to...
You're good. We're all good. We're all good.
Hey, that means it's working. We have 2 people watching. Let's give it a minute to get like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 people in.
Okay.
You know, and then we'll be okay.
So anybody who was checking this out right now who's here and is like, what the heck you guys up to? Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty with StreamYard. For some reason, it wasn't taking my feed. So I killed the whole thing and just restarted from scratch, and now it seems to be working. So I guess it's the old turn it off, turn it back on again, right?
Sometimes you just got to kick it.
We were battling the gremlins, so it was just natural 20s. Yeah,
it finally got agitation, man.
It was amazing. She saved my life. Like,
all right, we got about 14 people now, so let's do this. All right, everybody. This is Solarian Games. We're going to be playing Top Secret tonight. We're going to be playing the our version of Die Hard. We thought it'd be kind of fun. There are those in the camp of Die Hard as a Christmas movie, and those in the camp that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I'm not even going to say which side I'm on. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I do love watching Die Hard at Christmas time. Some folks don't think it aged well. Not saying any names, but
throw me right under the bus there.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
okay. He hasn't put it in reverse yet.
Give him a minute.
All right. So how about we go around the room and I'll let everybody introduce who they are, because each person here represents something that they're doing elsewhere. And I'm just going to go across my screen the way I see it. I think you guys see it the same way I do. Linda, are you up in the top middle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think we're all seeing the same thing. All right. So Linda, why don't you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. My name is Linda. My channel is Linda, aka The Gamer Girl. I stream retro and modern video games, and I love D&D and Call of Cthulhu. So anything horror.
That's good. That's good. All right, Mark.
Mark Hunt. I do gangbusters and all things gangbuster related. Other than that, just I'm a 40-year-old nerd. Just been gaming forever. No, actually, I'm way older than 40, but
you ain't gotta tell. I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah.
Just keep having the same birthday.
That's right.
That's right. I'm 40
for 10 years. All right.
All right, and Daniel?
I'm Daniel Marshall, part of Playground Adventures. My pride and joy is the Creature Components series that I'll always talk about. And other than that, I'll leave it to BJ to kind of fill in a lot of the other projects that I'm a part of.
All right, and BJ.
Hi, my name is BJ Hensley. I am the Vice President of Lone Wolf Development, the makers of Hero Lab. And in all my spare time, I own Digital Dragon Studios. We create apps for fun games like Pathfinder and Starfinder. We also own Playground Adventures, where we create family-friendly games for everybody to use at their table. You can find me at BJ Hensley 1 on Facebook, BJ Hensley 2 on Twitter, and BJ Hensley 3 on Instagram. But I'm not going to lie, I forget Instagram exists most of the time.
All right. So, BJ, sometime we should probably talk to you about doing a kids version of Top Secret. Like Spy Kids type of game.
Oh, Spy Kids. My kids love those movies.
Like something like that. That would be kind of cool. What do you think, Jason? Jason's on the line too. He's just kind of hanging out as our engineer.
I'm game. Let's talk.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's not get too chatty here, because we're a little shorter on time than we had intended to be.
Yeah, I was promised 2 hours. We're already a half hour in.
Yeah, we're
I
already
eat
half
dinner
hour
at
in, so
11.
That's fine. We're gonna do this.
Do it.
Right. So it's Christmas Eve. It's 1988. Our group of individuals you see here are all part of a team called Icon, which is a sort of a clandestine spy organization, not attached to any government organization. They just do good things in the world, and they're financed by private financiers all over the world. And as a matter of fact, one of their financiers is a man named Takagi, who happens to be having a Christmas party, and he invited folks from Icon to come visit. And of course, they couldn't say no because he contributes a lot of money to the Icon organization. So they've sent 4 of you. You all were on that side of the world. So they sent the 4 of you to go attend this party and pay homage to one of their benefactors. So we're gonna start there. I'm not gonna drive you there. We're there. You're at the party. You just came in. Everybody, all the characters are going by their names. So if you see, down in the lower left-hand corner of each person's picture, well, I'd say that again 3 times. That's who their character name is. So yeah, you're there at the party. And there are party goers walking around, and you see, I think his name is Joe Takagi is over there. And he sees you all and he waves you over. He's like, come here.
I go in that general direction.
Okay. All right.
I walk over.
Yeah,
Normally we would have some party music if Jason was still here, but something.
Yeah, Jason left us. He left us. He took our Christmas music with him too. How is it
Oh, there
supposed
he
to be
there he
Christmas?
is.
There he is. As I was saying, Jason, there's the party's going on, so there we go.
For a minute. There you go.
For a second. Wait.
Oh, okay.
All right, excellent. All right, so you guys wander up to Mr. Takagi, and he says, he's standing there with a couple other people, and he says, thank you for coming. I'm very happy that you all could make it, and I want you all to have a good time, eat plenty of food, have plenty of drink. Is there anything I can get you that you might want?
Jack and Coke.
Jack and so he calls a waitress over. And, she takes everybody's order, takes your drinks. One of the women standing next to him somebody comes up to her and whispers in her ear. And she says, "Damn it, John, not again." And Mr. Takagi looks at her and says, "What's the matter?" And she's like, "Oh, it's my husband." And he says, "Oh, what's wrong?" And she says, he missed his flight. He's not going to make it.
That's it. We're all gonna die.
He says, "Well, that's too bad." He's like, we would love to have seen him here. So anyway, the party goes on a little more, and you guys are having a good time, enjoying yourselves, blah blah blah, the normal party stuff. And then I want to pick a leader from one of you all. Who wants to play the lead role? It can be anybody. It doesn't matter.
How about we roll for it?
You can, if you'd like to.
Pick a die.
Any die.
I'm gonna pick this one.
Is that a 12?
Or was it D20 or is it?
It's a D20.
Okay,
So
we'll go
you
D20
said
then.
pick a die.
Okay, D20. Here we go. 7.
8.
I got 14.
I got a 14 too.
Oh, roll
Uh-oh.
off.
Roll
Roll
off.
off. Here we go.
17.
I got a 19.
Oh,
So,
nice.
BJ, your beeper goes off.
I had a
Pager.
beeper. Oh god.
Jeez, man. You forgot about that?
Oh my god. I forgot we were even
You got a pager, you got a beeper, you got a big ass phone.
All right, so I pull out my pager. I'm like, oh,
Sky
It's the
Pager.
home office. They're calling you.
dang it. I look around for a landline.
No, you have the big phone. You have the big phone in your briefcase.
No, none of you have a phone.
No,
Oh,
no.
You don't
You
have-
could
we don't
probably
have the
check
bag
one of the
phone?
offices. I'm sure they've got one there.
Yeah. The woman that's standing there talking to Mr. Takagi says, you can use my office. And she points down the hall. It's across from the elevator.
Oh, thank you. So I head
Or
down
actually,
that way.
across from the stairs. Sorry.
Okay. I head down that way to the office across from the stairs, and I look for a janky looking old phone.
The rotary.
Oh my God, no, they had buttons. They had
No.
some of
We
them.
want,
Some
you
of
said
them had
janky. You
buttons.
It's
said janky.
not one of the ones
phone.
with the little cone that you have to pick up and hold.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
No, that'd be a Mark Hunt's game.
That's right. Yeah,
Let me tell somebody to get off the party line really quick. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go by yourself?
I'll
Unless
head with her.
somebody chooses.
I'll go with her.
Yeah, you want to go with me?
I'll go with her.
It's not good
Yeah.
for women to go alone. This is the
Mhm.
80s.
All right.
I'm gonna mingle and try to kind of stay in sight of the door that they're going through, but general feel for what's going on in the party.
Okay.
I'm gonna case the joint
Drink in
out.
hand.
I'm checking all the entrances, exits, milling around, what people are doing, hands in pockets, who's doing what, where, and how. I'm watching.
Oh my
everybody.
God! All right. So Mark is
Relieving them
casing.
of things in their pockets.
Scanning the room.
Well, you are the con man, so okay, that makes sense.
And
All right.
I'm making sure to stay within sight of Mark so that we can at least communicate with
You got hand gestures. You got like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think
go.
you just pulled me to
I
steal
probably
first.
just cursed in sign language. I have no idea. If I did, I apologize.
No. It's something with the chin.
Oh, okay, right.
Mhm.
All right, so you go into the office. Yes, and you find a phone, and it has buttons. It actually has, it's a nice button.
Oh, high tech.
Right?
Oh, high tech. Yeah. So I pick up the phone and
Right.
just stay by the desk because it's got that long twirly cord on it.
Yeah, you're stuck too.
All right. And I dial the number from my pager.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's the home office, and they're like, okay. So they say, so how's the party going? Are you everything representing fine there?
Yeah, everything's going as well as it can be at the moment. I haven't seen any trouble.
Okay. All right. At some point tonight, he's gonna write us another check. So just at some point he'll ask you to come aside, and the line goes dead.
I look out the window.
Like
there
the
anything
thing where
going
you
on?
tap it because you have to tap the thing to try and
You have to
get the
tap
line to come back. Yeah,
right.
tap
Of course,
the
that's what
line.
everybody does.
Yeah.
No, the line
Agitation,
seems to be
yeah.
dead.
No mechanical
Um,
agitation is fixing this. All right.
So while you're doing that, and Linda, you're looking out the window. Mark, I'm gonna say you're across the room from this, and Daniel, I'm gonna say you're somewhat close to it. You're kind of close to the elevators. You see 6 guys coming out of the elevator with submachine guns.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Do we have any weapons by chance?
No, you do not. You're going to a party.
Hey,
That's the more you
I-
done.
I feel like I would still have a weapon even at a party.
I would at least have a knife.
I would
I'm
have
a
either
karate
a
guy.
small gun in my handbag or a knife in my.
I'm checking the
something.
drawers right now. Do I
Not this
see?
time.
Do I see anything in the
That's
drawers
crazy.
that are?
Yeah,
in
I look
the
for a
desk?
letter opener.
You got a letter opener.
Awesome.
I'm
Right.
gonna
Is
start
there more
collecting
than
pencils.
one? Do they have like one of those stands with a couple letter openers? So
I grab
each
a
of us can have
pen.
one?
I got a
No,
pen.
she just has one right in her drawer. When you open her drawer, she's got it.
I grab a pen. I got a pen.
Okay. All right.
Stabby,
No,
stabby.
so Daniel and Mark, these guys come out. They fire a couple shots into the ceiling, and they're like, "Everybody, get down!" People are freaking out. People are dropping to the floor. Both men and women screaming. And
Legit.
it's kind of pandemonium, but they're kind of circling everybody in, and you recognize the tactics. These guys are professionals; they know what they're doing,
All
That
right.
is concerning.
and they're motioning to you. Obviously, I will say, Mark, this would be an opportunity. You are across the room; you could potentially duck out.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to try to slip out
Okay,
to a
So
slide
what-
room, get away.
Do they see us over in the office?
no.
All
You guys. Well, all right, I'll come back to you two in just a moment.
Okay.
So Mark, I want you to make. I think you're the sneaky one anyway, aren't you?
Yep. I got stealth and
Yeah, make a stealth check. So that's gonna be. Where is it? Stealth. I need more light in this room. D12, and it's humanit. So it's humanit.
okay.
So it's gonna be a. That's a
2d12.
nerve. Well, it's gonna be nerve, not suave, because if it was swab would be if you're trying to sneak around.
Okay.
Nerve is an actual more of a physical thing. So I'm going to say D8, D12, and
Another D12.
no, that'd be situational. So your
Okay.
situational die is going to be. I'm going to say it's only a D6 because they are kind of looking for folks. So you got
All right.
D8, D12, and D6.
D8. $18, $19, $20, $21, $22.
20, no problem. Yeah, you slip out. So you slip out through a side door. I'm going to say that out of that room. Give me 1 second. Out of that room. I actually have, check this out. I actually found maps of the building.
All right.
Wow, that's awesome. Way to think ahead.
I'm going to say that's a stairwell. You're over here. Okay. You've slipped into, hold on. Yeah, you slipped into a nice office. So it's a nice side, like it looks like an executive office.
All right.
Daniel, there's nowhere you can go. Like they see you. The guy's like pointing his gun at you, like get in with everybody else.
Bummer.
All right, I'm gonna start kind of trying to figure out a route to the stairs.
Okay.
Whatever I would have to bank off of or hurdle over or whatever. But
Right.
I'm gonna try to figure out that route. But for the moment, I'm gonna kind of play the part
Okay.
of a helpless hostage, and meanwhile trying to look around and see if I can find any type of innocent thing that I might be able to use as a weapon. Anything
Okay.
from pencils to broken chicken legs, whatever.
All right, I'll come back to you. So Linda and BJ. So yes, you all hear, of course, you hear the gunshots and stuff, and I'm assuming you're going to peek out.
Oh,
And
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
can you can obviously see what's going on. They haven't seen you yet, but they're starting to walk around and like check the place out.
I'm gonna signal to her to be ready and just try to ambush one if they come into the room
Oh,
with like hand
Okay.
gestures, like get ready. We're gonna like try to choke this one out.
All right, sure, let's do it. I was gonna look for like logical exits to find somewhere to get.
No,
off
we're
of
in
this
the
floor.
office. If we leave, we're probably gonna get spotted.
Well, there is. You
That's
got to
okay.
remember this office is across from the
I
stairwell.
thought it was just across from the stairs. Couldn't we just
It
like
is.
Yeah.
start?
There's a
We can't
stairwell
just
right
bolt
across the
to
hall from
stairwell?
them.
Okay, if you
I
want
mean,
to,
I'm all for trying to choke somebody out if that's what you want to do.
because I'm
but
trying to
I-
get one of their guns.
Well,
I'm
they
gonna
do
see-
have hostages. Just
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
In relation to where I slipped into, how close I am to where they went to use the phone.
Oh, you're the other side of the,
okay.
Okay.
that floor.
All right.
I mean, I just worry that like we could end up putting people in danger if we
Mhm.
try to steal their guns right this minute. Like I agree that we need to do that. I'm just not sure right now is the time.
Okay. I'll follow your lead.
All right. So what are you going to do? Head for the stairs?
I think we're gonna head for the stairs, and I hope
Okay.
I'm not wrong.
Okay.
I will apologize deeply to Linda if this fails us.
Hey,
All
I'm
right.
going with the flow. You're the leader.
They haven't
Alright,
come to your
bring it.
part yet. There's a distraction. Apparently, somebody was fooling around in one of the other offices, and they're distracted. So I'm going to give you all a stealth check. Now,
Okay.
I don't know if the two of you have stealth, but it doesn't matter because
Um,
top
know.
secret spies have every skill they need.
I
They're
have
just better at
climbing.
some.
I have climbing, so I could parkour and rappel and stuff.
It's
But
fine.
that's
It's
it.
fine.
That's
No,
I
it.
mean,
So
I
you-
have judo.
Right.
Like,
So you could
No.
throw Linda into the stairwell.
So,
Is that
so you
Yeah,
basically
like-
just
And I have karate, so I'll land on my feet.
you'll make a nerve, a humanate, and I'm going to give you a D12 because they're distracted,
So nerve, human, and what was that?
and a D12.
D12. Okay, let's go for it. I got 12.
Okay.
and I roll the same thing or something different.
You're going to roll, BJ. You're going to roll D10, D4, and a D12.
Yeah, so
Sneaking is not your thing.
that's totally fair. That's why I kind of struggled for a minute before suggesting the stairwell because I was like, I don't know, my character might actually be on board with this choke somebody out thing. All
Yeah.
right, I got a 15 total.
Okay. So Linda, you didn't make it, but it was very close. So this is what I'm going to say what happened. You
Mm.
guys make it through the stairs, but as the door was shutting, you heard somebody say, I think somebody went up the stairs.
I'm gonna bolt. I'm gonna take
yeah,
off.
just bolt. Just as
Okay.
fast as we
Up or down?
possibly can.
Where
Down?
did we hear it from coming just in a general area or
What's that?
the sound did we hear was it up or down when we heard it?
What when the person said it was on the floor you were just on. So it's not up or down. It's on the same
Let's
floor
go
you were
up.
just on.
I say up.
Isn't up just the roof? Aren't we on the top at the party?
You're not on the top floor.
Oh, okay, we're not on the top.
No.
floor. Yeah, let's go up then. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And do I notice the people start these professionals start focusing on that stairwell?
One of the guys breaks off and starts running towards the stairwell. Now, I will say this will give you an opportunity because everybody is distracted. I'm going to say that you found somebody had dropped. You're looking around, right? Somebody dropped a serving fork. So it's a fork, but it's a good size. Like it's got nice long. It's one of those 2-prong jobs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm done. Okay. So I'm gonna tuck that away, and then how close am I to the stairwell at this point? And is there any like intercept path between me and the other guy that I could make without raising enough of alarm for me to get shot?
He is past you because he was the closest to it. That's why he ran off.
Okay.
So you couldn't intercept him, or you could follow him, but there's like everybody seems to be looking that way right now anyway. So that would probably be a bad idea.
Okay.
However, you could
everybody's
maybe
looking that way,
slip through the crowd.
and what other exits are there? Is it just the stairwell and the elevator they came out of?
Well, you know where Mark was, and you don't see him in the room. And when you look over to where he was, you do see an office door over there.
Is the door open or closed?
It's closed.
Okay. And how close am I to the elevator?
You're actually right now. You're pretty close, but that's kind of where that's where they came in, and that's where they're kind of.
That's where they're kind of central around.
There's like 2 or 3 guys right there, and it looks like the guy, whoever's in charge, because there's always somebody who has that look of I'm in charge, is standing near the elevator.
All right.
He stopped and he's giving orders and stuff.
So I want to try to maneuver through the crowd and head over to the general direction of where Mark was. See if I can get around a corner or something to slip from the view of the guys with the submachine guns.
All right. So I want you to make a stealth check. What you could do is there's like a decorative kind of planting thing that goes around the room. Okay. You could drop down behind that and then, kind of like move over to behind the couch and then maybe behind a chair and then maybe behind, and like kind of zigzag your way across the room. You're not
okay.
You think you feel like you could make it.
Well, I'm going to give it a shot then.
All right. That is, I don't know if you have stealth or not. I can't remember.
I do.
Yep, you do. Oh, sweet. All right. So, you're good at this. So D10, and D12. Yeah, you're real good at this.
Yeah. Well, I got a 15 with 2 dice. So, 26.
Yeah, no problem. You make it to the office door and through the door.
And
in
do
the
I see Mark
meantime,
at that point?
Okay. I'll come back to you. Because that took you a minute or two. In the meantime, Linda and BJ, you're running up the stairs. How far up do you go?
Maybe a floor and then dart out through the door, because as soon as anybody can come in, they're going to be able to look up or hear us running on the stairs. So I'd like to dart into the first available door.
Okay, so you go up what looks like 2 flights of stairs, and it makes sense because that main room that you were in is basically 2 levels.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you go up, and so you're on what would be the 32nd floor.
Mm-hmm. What do I see when we open the door?
Hold on. I wrote this down. Oh, this is construction. So there's the floor's not finished. It's basically like half the walls are up. There's construction equipment.
I'm
drywall,
looking
and all kinds of
for a
stuff.
hammer or anything I can use as a weapon.
Yes. Yeah, that's no problem. You can find there's a pipe wrench, a hammer.
I toss one to BJ.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. Thank you.
And then what do you do?
I'm going to hide behind adjacent from the door to where I can be ready.
Yeah, I
And
think
then,
that's smart. I think we should just each of us take a side of the door or whatever.
Mhm. And I'm just gonna
Okay.
wait and see if they go through this. See what happens.
Okay, so you're waiting an ambush on them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Mark, you see Daniel come into the room.
All right, I scanned the room. What's in the room? I'm looking for a cigarette, a lighter, ashtray,
Oh
loose
God, I missed those.
papers. They should usually, it's an office during the 80s. This
Yeah.
one usually in there.
Are you kidding me? Of course you do.
So I grabbed the ashtray, take off one of my socks, put it in there, ashtray in there. So now we have a flail at least. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
He MacGyvered that was.
I'm in.
like
I'm
it.
in.
All right.
Nice
And then while we're there, is there a in the coat rack in the corner or anything like that? Like the old brass ones they used to have every
Yeah.
place?
Sure. I'm gonna say
All right.
it's a nice mahogany coat rack. The kind
All
that's
right.
got the frilly, the real frilly,
Right.
really
Break
bad
off the
80s.
two ends, get us a nice staff or something like that. I throw it to my partner over there. Hey, hang on to this. I said, watch my back as I go through the drawers. I also find a pack of cigarettes if I can find one, a lighter. Start piling us a pile of papers, books in there. What I'm going to do, we're going to create a fuse with the cigarettes. We're going to light it, and we're going to have about 3.5 minutes for it to burn down and start a fire. That's going to be our distraction while we go do something else.
Nice.
While they're coming in to come in there, we have time to maneuver. Even if we leave the room, it's still going to be smoking down. And in
my
3
God.
minutes, that's going to go off. As that goes off, we know there's going to at least be one person leaving the group to come into that area. So we can at least jump him and possibly get a weapon and or at a minimum,
Epic.
lord your forces in the other room. At that point, we can go ahead, ambush, counter strike at that moment. Also, is there any alcohol in there? Because there's usually some alcohol in the 80s and cigarettes.
Especially in an executive office.
Probably.
Executive
And that's-
office, yeah. There's
All right, so
definitely
while
some
you're-
alcohol in there.
That's
Hold
going to
on.
be our accelerant to start the fire.
So while you're setting all this up, when you're getting your papers and you're digging stuff out and stuff, you hear the door handle start to jimmy.
All right, I told you to watch my back.
Yep.
That's him for. I'm staying on task.
You got this. You got this.
Mark's on point.
All
All
right,
right, so-
Daniel, what are you doing?
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Is there a way I can jam the, I guess the coat rack piece in there so that it gives the impression that the door itself is locked? Like, would the door lock affect the handle, or would it just the door not open if it was locked?
I said, I point to a book. He can take
Yes.
an edge of. He can take
So-
an edge of a book, stick
Right.
it underneath there, and it'll form a natural bracelet. He won't be able to
So-
open it up.
So Daniel,
That's
as I
how it
imagined it, it's one of those L-shaped handles, the kind you grab and you twist. So I'm gonna say, if you stick the pole in there and just kind of hold it in place, it'll be just like it's locked.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. So the person's like jimmying at it. So I'm gonna make a roll to see if they feel as though something's fishy or not. This guy seems to be he's like really trying to get in here, but then you hear one of the other guys yell at him in German, says something in German, and he stops rattling at it.
All right. So I stalled him a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So Mark, you're going to
And
continue doing what
yell,
you're doing.
Hey, grab me any pencils or pens or anything there on those that desk, please.
Opener.
Okay.
How about those little the mechanical things? Remember the little balls they swing back and forth? That was a big rage during the 80s.
Sure, I'll take those too.
Sure.
You can
Sure,
use
why
each
not?
one of those as a projectile.
Yep.
There you go. All right. So you got
It's true.
some serious BBs.
Yeah,
All right, let's go back
to
to Linda and BJ. Linda, so the door swings open, and are you guys going to stand on either side of the door? Was that the plan? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, except for whoever's standing on the side that it would swing open for, we're intelligent enough to stand far enough out not to get smacked by the door.
Yeah.
Sure. So I just need to know which one of you two is the behind the door and which one's in the front.
I'm gonna have BJ behind the door, and I'm gonna play in the side that they're gonna run to first.
Let's do it.
All right. So are you just standing out in the open? Are you hiding? What do you?
I am a little bit to where I could see what's going on, but I'm just like half cover.
Okay. All right. So the door swings open, and a guy comes in, and he's looking around. He's scanning around. He's got the submachine gun in his hands.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey!"
He turns and points to you. He goes, "What are you doing up here? You need
I'm
to
gonna
get
hit
back
him in
over
the
there."
back of the head with a lead pipe or whatever, a
Okay.
hammer, whatever she handed me.
All right, BJ springs into action.
It was nice
All
knowing
right,
you.
Let's do this. So BJ, that is going to be it's going to be reflex and combat, which is 2d8s for you. But you have club. So
That's why I
gonna
was thinking of doing it the way I did, because I have that weaponry club thing. So if he's distracted because she just said, "Hey," I'm gonna club him in the back of the head.
be, right. So this is going to be it's going to be for you D8, D10, and then I'm going to shift that D10 up to a 12 because it's a weapon, so you're getting a bonus.
Okay.
And then it's a contested roll. His roll is not going to be great because
He just
kind of got him by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So just roll
D8
your-
and D12.
Yep.
Nice. I got a 16.
Oh, you beat my roll by a lot.
He's knocked out.
So Jason, real quick, you're on there. Is it it's the difference between the two is the damage?
Yes.
Ow.
Hey, you brained him. He he just oof.
Take that, you jerk.
There's
Linda
If you
has
look
to
down
take
at
a
your
shower
hammer,
after
there's-
this.
there's like
Hi,
a
Linda.
chunk of hair hanging off the end of the hammer.
I just go like this and go.
I wipe it on his clothes.
Next time, BJ,
Yeah.
gentle is better.
Oh.
And I just
You-
I go
You
for
were
the
really
pockets.
pissed. All right, so
I
yeah,
go
he's
for the
got
pockets, and is there any pistols or any guns extra inside?
I mean, he
There
came
is,
in with that big gun.
Yeah, I'm
Did I
taking
send you
that, but-
guys? Did I send you guys the file with the guns on it?
No.
Oh, I didn't. Okay,
No, I have
All
no
right.
weapons.
that's fine.
You could just let us know.
I'll let you
Yeah.
know. There you go.
Okay.
Just let me know when you fire it. I'll tell you what.
Okay. So was there any extra guns in there, or just his?
No, just he has a bag on his side. He has the one gun,
Mhm.
and he has 2 extra clips for it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the 2 extra clips.
Mhm.
Is there? Can I get the radio? And can I get?
Oh, yeah,
anything
he's got
else
a
in the
radio.
bag? Anything in
Right.
the bag?
Um,
I wanna. Is it had an earpiece or anything, right? Or
Is that a bag or a
he
fancy
did not have an
bag?
earpiece, but he does have a handheld radio. He has the 2 clips. He has yeah, why not? He's looks like he's got detonators.
Okay, I'm going to take the bag. I'm gonna hand the gun to BJ and be like, "You, please don't kill anybody with this," and just hand it to her.
I make no promises.
Girl, you're gonna be the death of me, and I'm just gonna run down the. I'm just gonna.
So
Head down.
so he had explosives in his bag. I was so busy laughing at this person suggesting we liquid paper his eyeballs. And then someone else is like, Colonel Mustard has entered the chat.
Chat.
I missed what was in the bag. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Here,
in
let
the
me-
bag. In the bag was just the radio, just
Okay.
2 clips for the gun. So if you need another clip, ask me. I got the
Alright.
bag, and then just that was it. It was just
Okay, let's
just
go.
that.
Tom is this guy Tom is killing it, man. Look at this. This is Mark's carrying 40 pounds of office supplies.
He's walking around
Great.
with the staples in his pocket.
That's right.
Or this one.
definitely.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a fork / pipe wrench / Newton's cradle / radio / handful of pencils.
We got this, this, y'all. We got
Whatever
this.
works.
Yeah, man. We're gonna MacGyver this. We're gonna take everybody out with a paperclip and a rainbow.
Hey,
Right.
I am a combat engineer trained in demolition. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yep. True.
All right. So
just
who's got
understand
what?
that
So
there's
BJ, you
I
have
got
the
the
gun.
bag.
I
I have
gun.
the bag.
You have the
And I
bag.
still have my pipe. I'm not letting that go.
I still
Okay.
have my hammer because
Okay.
I don't have any other weapon.
Right. Okay. So you got what? BJ got a gun in one hand and a pipe wrench in the
pipe
other.
in the other. That's
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. A pipe wrench. Which I did clean off. It's not covered in blood anymore. I gave him his blood back. I was like,
Right,
wipe
okay.
that up on his shirt.
I look like a horror scene because I am covered in blood.
Yeah, because you were standing like splish, like
I'm so sorry, Lindsay.
My
I'll
nice
pay
new
the-
suit. I
I'll
just
pay the
bought this
dry
for the
cleaning.
party.
I promise.
My-
I will pay the
Look
dry
at my
cleaning
shoulder
bill.
pads, girl.
Look at the shoulder pads.
I have shoulder pads. It's the 80s. I have to go
Yeah,
sideways.
you
It's
all have
adorable.
shoulder
I feel like
pads.
we all have
That's right.
shoulder pads,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm rocking them.
It's awesome.
matter of fact, if somebody hits you in the shoulder, maybe I should give you a point of armor for the.
That's
Yeah,
right.
please,
We should
please.
for those. That's
Right.
Please
right.
give me a point of armor.
Right.
All right.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's what you guys do. Mark and Daniel, what are you guys going to do now?
We have a
I'm-
choice. We can
Go
either
ahead, Mark.
A, start the fire, try to draw the fire department here or some other response to this area, or we can, while that's going, we go back out, quote unquote, surrender, or let them find us, wander in the hallway, pretend to be lost. Now, when that fire does go off, it's going to cause a distraction. Then we can either make a move or continue trying to get away. It's up to you what you want to do.
I like the idea of the fire.
Because that's going to go off no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, he's like piling this stuff up. He's got his little, it's going off no matter what. I'm setting this fire. I'm set on setting a fire.
Maybe you're in a woman's office. Like, look around for. Oh yeah, hairspray. Exactly. Somebody just said it in the chat.
Aquavelva, Aquanet.
Aquanet. You need some
Yeah.
Aquanet.
Aquanet is gonna be flammable. Like
Yeah, very,
You just-
very.
there you go.
That'd be great.
I have never
Mhm.
appreciated being partnered with an arsonist more than right now.
Fire.
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 So I think we should go ahead and well, first, is it a drop ceiling or is it like a hard? Because
Sure.
the offices are only like one
Wait
floor.
a second. While I look around, is there a safe in the wall or anything like that? I could
You'd really have to like turn the place over to find that.
with my trained eye knows that, or if I could look around and see something. Because I consider I'm the kind of person that would.
You are the
I'm
thief,
not-
right?
Yeah.
Is there a
yeah.
painting on the wall?
Well, yeah,
There
it's
are
all-
paintings on the wall. Yeah, there is art on the walls. You know what? I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let me take a look.
in case there's a gun or something inside a safe
And-
wall or something like
Mhm.
why not check it?
And
Yeah.
then how
This
much
would
glass
be-
is the office? I want to know if it's like
I'm just like
glassed
digging
in
around
or-
in my purse. I'm like, oh, here I got like, do you want some mini thins? I don't know. There's got to be something useful in here.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, I
these
could
are
use those as
very
weapons.
useful.
Just
I just think that'll keep us awake.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Heck yeah.
say let's do Mark, make a
is there a painting of a safe on the wall? That's awesome.
Yeah.
a painting of a safe. Let's do intellect and tech int.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I'll give you, it's gonna be a little difficult. I'll give you a D6.
Okay. Ten.
10. No, you
Okay.
don't seem to find one.
That's-
You're looking around, you're just
All right.
like you're,
All right.
you got a feeling there's one here. You're like,
Yeah,
we're not gonna be able to
pick
find it.
We ain't got to
It's,
find
it's okay. Once you light the fire and the whole office burns down, you'll know where it is.
Yeah, it's the only one
we
not
won't be
burnt.
in the room by then. We plan on being out.
So, is the office like the front of the office? You've got the door, but is it like windows or is it a wall or?
Oh, it's windows. Yeah. No, there's windows in like it's a corner office, and there's
Okay.
windows all along both sides.
And this is a main floor office, right? Like, it's 2-story. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna peek through the blinds
Mhm.
that obviously pulled, otherwise they'd have shot us by now.
Right.
And try to kind of figure out a path from here to another hiding spot, whether it be another office
Mhm.
or the stairway or whatever.
All right, let me take a look. Yeah, actually, out of the back of this office, there's a door leading out of the back.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you could go out that way.
And there, we'd have a path to somewhere else we can.
Yeah, it's going
Potentially,
away from where everybody else is.
All right.
All right.
Hand. All right.
My camera's
Autofocus.
really my camera's really fuzzy on the YouTube, but not on the StreamYard. So I was kind of wondering if I could get it to clear up a little bit.
All right. So why don't we start the fire?
Yep.
We'll head out the back, and we'll basically sprint for the next available office,
Okay.
and then try
We'll have 3 minutes before the fire actually starts going, Dave. Because
Right,
secret
and-
has to burn down before it'll go.
And if we have time to sneak, great. Otherwise, we just may have to run for it.
Okay.
And
So you're lighting a
dodge forward.
fire, and so your goal is to light the fire and head out, find another way
Mhm.
around. Okay. All right. Well, you do that, and then I'll come back to you. This is the never split the party thing, but we did, and that's okay. Because you want to split it in
But
two.
chaos and submachine guns
Yeah.
tend to cause
Heck yeah.
parties.
Tends to
Yeah.
do that. Okay. So Linda and BJ, what do you do now?
I'm looking
Uh.
for Diet Coke, a pack of cigarettes, and a phone.
Okay. I will give you
It's got to be an
It's in the
office phone
machine.
here.
Oh,
There
yeah.
is a
You're the-
phone.
Something.
No,
There
you
is a
gotta
phone
look-
up
you
here
gotta
on
look
the
for a
table.
vending machine.
Oh, that's right, the vending. The
there's a vending
cigarettes
machine.
too. The cigarettes are in the vending
Vending
Yeah, you'll-
machine.
You
That's
find
what I'm
you find
talking
a pack of with 2 cigarettes left in it. It's kind of one of those flat, it's flattened because they.
Yeah.
Did
I'm
all of
really
y'all
happy
smoke?
about
Did you
this.
all used to smoke?
I
No.
smoked until like 2 years ago. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I had family members who smoked, so
I quit about 12 years or 13 years ago or something like that. But yeah, when your pack gets down to like 2,
Yeah.
it's all flat and the
Yo.
cigarettes are kind
Yeah.
of a little bit bent.
it's
Yeah,
a little
that's what you
crunch.
got.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm gonna smoke them.
And there's a match pack in there with 3 matches in it.
Epic. It's epic. So
Oh, we
I'm
could
gonna,
use that.
I'm gonna put most of that in my purse, but I'm gonna smoke one of them now.
BJ, you
because,
gotta
like,
you gotta
I
do
need a
the
chill.
you gotta flick it and then use your heel, flick it, and then just go.
There you go. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do that and smoke one of them, but save the other one for later in case we need to light a fire or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And are
then
you
I'm
all just
looking-
gonna hang out?
I'm actually looking. I really am looking for like a satellite phone or anything like that, so we can try to contact the authorities. Anytime we go by a desk or anything like that, I'm like, it's a tap tap tap. Is this phone working? And I'm rifling through trying to find a bag phone.
Well, you certainly do find a phone like on sitting on a table.
Yeah.
It looks where the blueprints are, but of course it doesn't, as you would know, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
And then, but you're not finding any satellite phones.
Okay.
Lots of just, construction and such. I'm going to say about that time you hear the fire alarm go off in the building.
I'm gonna look at her and go, Mark.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to see if I can. I'm gonna kind of see if I can see smoke or see anything coming from the stairwell yet.
No, you're not seeing anything.
Okay. BJ, I got a
Yeah.
great idea.
What's up?
Although,
Rappel
wait a minute.
down.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Rappel down. Use the rope.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Okay. So
better-
I'm gonna see if I can find some rope.
Tie this off really well, though.
You know
Yeah.
what?
You know what's better than a rope in an emergency is actually the fire hose from
The fire hose. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They
around your
actually
waist and-
their strength is way better.
Mhm.
So
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on. Do you find rope? No, you don't find any rope, but you do find, oddly enough, I'm going to say, a big coil of wire. So it's like
the construction wire.
like the construction, the armored cable, because that's what they used back
it's
then.
super strong.
Oh yeah.
It's heavy.
Right.
It's one of
It's
those.
hard to
It's on
tie.
a coil, and it's like it. You could pull it, and
Yeah. Well, and you can make a foothold with it, so you could kind of
Mhm.
like loop the bottom down and have your foot in it, and then hold on to the top.
Yep.
Are we just trying to get down to the next floor? What is our goal here?
Right.
I'm trying to
You
get
guys
back.
are pretty high up, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to a little bit lower just to see if I can see anything, and we can climb back up if we can't find the chaos floor, just to see
All right,
if
so
we can.
the floor you were just on, is the next floor down. It's like the 2 floors.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
so
a double floor.
if we were to just dangle this,
I'm
metal
thinking of a
thing
sneak. I'm thinking of a
out the
sneak attack.
window- I'm not sure. I'm just saying, I'm not sure how sneaky that is. If like a person just appears in front of these giant ass windows.
No. I'm thinking like kamikaze in through
Oh, and then just
the
dive in,
window
like,
and dive in.
We've got one gun, woman. One gun.
And you got murder hobo written all over you.
I am absolutely down for that. I will shoot up some people, but how are we gonna pick the hostages out of the bad people? I don't know. This is iffy.
Okay, we'll go
It's
down the
iffy,
stairwell,
girl.
but if there's fire and I get my suit burnt, you're gonna buy me a new one.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Doesn't she already owe you?
I already owe you one for all the blood anyway.
No, I could try to clean it off. It's
That is true. I was
not
gonna pay
real
the dry clean
leather.
bill.
It's pleather.
Oh, that's fair. Oh,
So,
pleather. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, pleather.
Yeah. It's got shoulder pads.
Oh,
It looks
shoulder
like a
pads.
leopard.
And-
It looks like a leopard.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the audience's suggestion. You're talking about that, and I'm gonna say Linda. I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna roll. Keep it
Okay.
fair. So
Chaos.
Linda, you're 1 through 3. BJ, you're 4 through 6. It's Linda. Linda, your standard talking and your heel breaks.
A sad panda. You're good, girl. Just break the other one off. You're fine.
It's not gonna look fierce. I'm just gonna take them off,
Okay.
and then I go into my pocket and I pull out my slides. I put them.
What? Your what?
My
A
slides.
slide.
It's
She has them in her
female talk.
purse.
What's a
You have a-
slide?
Okay.
It's like they're like I don't even know how to
Education-wise,
explain
they're
that.
little slip-on shoes. They look like ballerina shoes.
Okay.
And they just slide on when your feet hurt at the end of the day, and
Yeah,
you're
they're like
tired. You
if you're in
take
a
off your
plane-
fierce heels and you
Yeah.
just put on the slides, and then
Like-
you can go back to normal feet.
Yeah,
I'll
so
allow
like
it.
when your dumbass wears 4-inch heels to the airport, by the time you
Right.
get on the plane, you need to change them.
Got
Yeah,
it.
because
Okay.
they hurt.
'Cause they
All right.
hurt.
There.
All right.
Yeah, they're for the after party when you're drunk and you can't walk in heels. Also, never know.
That's true.
I should get me some
probably true.
slides.
yeah, just
Yeah,
put 'em in
everybody
your
Get me
needs
some
some
heels.
slides.
Yeah.
Everybody needs
After the
some
4-inch
slides.
heels, why not?
Right.
Right.
After I'm done wearing my heels, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Very good.
And they're
All right.
also pleather, and they
You know,
look
I
just
don't
like
understand
leather.
how this happens because
Purple
every
pleather.
stream I'm in ends up being about shoes.
Yeah.
I only brought it up because it's in the movie. Okay. So you got your slides on. The alarm is going off. Mark and Daniel are looking. They've headed out to the back.
Mhm.
So, and you guys are looking. You're getting this.
We're gonna go
armored
back
table?
down. We're gonna go back down the stairwell to.
Oh, you're just gonna go down. You're just gonna walk down the stairs instead
Yeah. She convinced me to change
Okay.
my tactic and
of
to.
kamikazeing down through
Yeah.
the window. And right,
So
okay.
I'm gonna go, but we're gonna go back down the stairwell to see if we have a gun now. So we're gonna stealth down to try to get back and see if we can at least sneak and attack one or two that are
Okay.
whatever
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah,
You wanna
like
start heading down the
maybe we'll
stairs.
find one like in a stairwell or something. who
Mhm.
knows?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to Daniel. Mark and Daniel, you go out through the back door, and you wind up in a hallway, and it goes down between 2 other offices, smaller offices. You could keep going or stop.
I say we keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So you come around a corner, coming out into the hall. All right, so there's the center of the building. There's like where the elevators are and all the bathrooms and all that kind of stuff is like in the middle, and the rest of the building's out around it. So that's like in a middle area, and you're coming around that middle area is what you're doing right now. And you get to the corner and you can see where the stairs are, and you see a guy standing there with a gun, but his back is to you. So you could make it to the stairs. You could also try and make it to the elevators because the elevators are on this side, and the
Or-
stairs are on this side.
How close is he to the corner?
Yeah.
Is it feasible to do the whole stab him with a pencil, cover his mouth, and drag him back around the corner?
Ooh, I'm not going to say it's impossible.
Well, I have black bag, leave no trace. Can I hand over mouth? Drag
Oh
it
no,
back
so black bag, leave no trace would be like if you were to go into a safe and leave, and they go to find clues like your fingerprints and stuff like that. That's what leave no trace is for.
So would a pencil be considered a short blade?
Sure, why not? No. Because that's. I mean, you're going to use it if you stab somebody. You're going to use it like you would stab somebody with a knife, right?
All right. So, are you on board with this, Mark? Because we might get caught here.
I'm good. Let's go.
All right. So,
all right. So let me just get this straight. So your plan is you're going to sneak up to this guy, and from where he's standing, if somebody is looking right at him, they'll see this. Just letting you know. Just saying.
Okay.
Just letting you know. They'd have to be looking right at him though, because he's kind of standing to the corner. He's definitely not paying attention to you. He's looking at whatever the hell's going on out at the party.
And the fire alarm is going off, right?
The fire alarm is going off.
So there's a lot of noise, and people are probably making a whole lot of noise.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's not impossible. It's not gonna be the easiest thing in the world, but it is.
We believe in you.
Doable.
I turn to Mark.
Let's do this.
Hold my stick.
Let's do like the Ghostbusters. Rush him. No.
Whatever you do, don't cross the streams. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of look to see before I execute to see if there's anybody that is obviously looking right at him.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go up to him and basically simultaneously try to cover his mouth, stab him in the neck, and then drag him back to where out of sight.
No, you don't want to stab him. Let's stop. Wait. We don't want to stab him in the neck. You want to stab him between the rib right here.
You're right.
So it goes in there.
It's more hidden. You're right.
And also, he won't be able to excel because you'll puncture his lung.
He'll puncture the lung.
That's what you want to do.
Remind me never to make Mark angry.
Okay.
Very true. Yes, very true.
All right. So let's see if
I've got stealth or weaponry short blade or
Yep. So what do you
throw some parkour in there just for fun?
While Daniel's doing this, what are you doing?
I'm acting innocent and scared.
You're not cheering me on. Come on.
Thanks for making it clear that it was an act, or so we wouldn't.
Exactly, because I'm prepared to act. Because I'm an actor, I'm prepared to act like he made me do this. What the hell?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're holding my stick. You got to keep track of that.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Because I may need that here in a second.
All right, Daniel. Let's start with the stealth check because you got to sneak up on him and pull this off without him or anyone else seeing this. So,
all right.
Fortunately, you're good at this. So it's going to be a D10, D12. You have surprise, which I would give you a high roll. I give you a high asset, except it is a tricky situation because there are a lot of there's a lot of potential eyewitnesses. So I'm going to give you a D6 with that. So it's a D10, D12, and D6.
I got a 13.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good enough. 13 makes it. So you snuck up to him. You're right there. You can go for this. So being that you were able to do this with stealth. It's going to be a combat check because that's going to be the grappling maneuver. You have karate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Use what you got, right?
Yeah. Karate. They have holds in karate.
Yep.
So we're going to go. So that's a D12 plus 1 for you because you actually leveled up in that. So it's going to be D12 plus 1 plus a D10 for reflexes. And that's to get the grab off. So I'll get to roll in defense of that, but my roll is going to be severely hampered.
So it's just those 2 dice?
Yep, just the 2 dice because it's a contested roll.
Right, that makes sense.
So you don't have to worry about 13. You just have to beat me.
Okay, I got a 17. No, 18.
Yeah.
Because of the plus 1.
18. Okay. Yeah, you beat me by a lot. So actually, you doubled my roll.
Did you crush his esophagus?
So you've got him. And I know the idea is you're grabbing him in a way like maybe like a chokehold or something, so he can't like even if he's trying to scream, he can't because he can't get any breath out, right?
Right. And then dragging him back.
So you're dragging him back. Are you going to stab him or drag him back first? Because you can only do one of those 2 things.
Drag him back.
Drag him back. Okay.
Pull him out of sight.
You have a pulse of D10. So I'm gonna roll your pulse against his pulse. So roll. So pulse is your your strength. So
Okay.
roll you. I'm gonna double yours because naturally you roll 2D10.
2d10.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 15.
I got a 13. Okay, so you overpowered him. So he's kind of kicking, but you're dragging him back. You pull him back out of sight.
Okay, now I get the gun out of his hand. Hit him in the radial plexus tie-in right here, this part of his arm.
So hold on
That'll cause his hand to pop open.
So Mark, are you jumping in on this?
Yep, right there. Pop it right there, and it's going to cause his hand to open up. That's a natural reflex, and we got to get that gun from him.
Yep.
So Mark, it should be
Mark's
easy, but
got
I want you to make a roll anyway.
Okay.
He's gonna accidentally hit me in the face.
I just want to make sure you don't flub it.
All right. That's a reflex and what?
Okay, it'd be reflex in combat.
All right. 9.
Okay, yeah, you do 3 points of damage. I'm gonna have him make a pulse check. And he does. He drops his gun.
Scoop it up.
So he is disarmed, and you are now armed. Daniel, you still have him. And he can't
Finish him.
scream. You've got him in a hold.
Goodbye.
Yep. Whichever's easier, whether it's stab him or snap his neck or whatever. Either way, I'm good.
You've got him in a great hold. You could just go for the neck break.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right. So I want
That's
you're going to make your D10 plus and a D12 plus 1. I'm going to make his pulse check versus this.
9, 14.
Okay. We don't really have a rule for this, I don't think, Jason, but I'm making a rule that if he scored at least 6 over, it's done, which you did do. And so, yeah, you snap his neck.
I want to stash him in one of the offices.
Yep.
Okay, easy enough. There's an office right there. There's the other. It's the office that they went in to make the phone call.
All right, and then pat him down. Get any other extraneous credentials, radio, weaponry, whatever.
So he had a radio. He had the machine gun. He had the submachine gun. He had 2 extra clips. I'll say he had a pack of cigarettes too. Why not? And maybe I don't know some other stuff in there. Extra.
Now, is there a
It'd be
radio
funny, an extra
channel?
pair of socks. You know, like his feet
Okay.
sweat a lot.
Hey, we can fill those up with ash too. Or you can just put it on your foot so you're covered.
Nah, I'm good.
Is there a normal radio channel that we would be trained to kind of go to as our
That's cool.
clandestine channel?
Yeah, why not? Sure. I don't know what channel that is, but yes, there's
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
Instead of doing
Go ahead.
plain talk, why don't we just do a signal like shh, 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 shh,
Yep.
shh, ash like that? Because anything
On
we
that
can get
channel.
a signal out, as long as it's static, we should be able to do some kind of Morse code or some kind of signal that we have to let
Right.
them know, like trouble or meet here or some kind of rendezvous. We should have some kind of something if we're being a team.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to Lynn and BJ. You're going down the stairs, heading
Mhm.
back to the party, and your radio goes off.
We have a
I
radio.
stopped.
It's not these
Yeah.
guys
Oh, I got a
It's-
radio off of him.
because you're still
Oh,
yeah, I
right,
know
okay.
because you're still on the other channel.
Mhm.
You hear them say the fire department's here. He's like, well, shut it. Give the fire department, give them a call and shut this down and send them back. And the guy's like, I got it. It's under control.
Okay. I'm going to switch it to the channel that we normally go to. And I'm going to see
Sure.
if anybody's on there since we heard that they're going to call
That's
the fire
smart.
department.
Yep.
And I'm going to Morse code. They're trying to shut down fire department.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Daniel and Mark. I think one of you who had the electronic communications. Not that it really matters. Just thought it'd be easier if you did.
Not me.
Trace. No. Okay. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I'll allow it. You guys start hearing it. Click, 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 click.
And then after that, I'm going to say, let's try to find another office to BJ and just see if we could sneak to another office to regroup.
Okay. Those
On that main
so-
floor where everybody is.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
this like the main? Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
That's
You know,
a
I
pretty
could
busy
do-
floor.
You know, what I could do. I could be a divergent and try to lure somebody over to you, and then we could ambush another person.
I like that. I want to kill shit. Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Was
signal
that our
to
pipe
you.
wrench?
Right. That's you.
I'm gonna signal to you. I'm gonna play damsel in distress, and I'm going to
It's a serial
act like
plumber.
somebody's killed, and then I'm gonna
Real funny.
yeah, murder hobo.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna just walk over, and because I got blood all over me, I'm just gonna start just scream and run and just see if somebody follows me, and then I'm gonna run around and then run back.
Cue Benny Hill music.
Okay, hold on. See.
That's awesome.
And I'm gonna put my bag down because I have an explosive, so I did put my bag down before I did
All right, so
that.
you're gonna come into this area out the stairs you went in when you came out, right? Before.
Yeah, she's hiding somewhere, and I know where
guess I'm
she
hiding.
is.
I guess I'm hiding in the stairwell.
Yeah, you can hide in the stairwell, and I'll just lead him back to the stairwell.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Fine. I'll tell you. That's what you see. This is what you see.
Okay.
You as you're coming around the corner, you see Daniel dragging some guy through a door.
I stop and wave, and then
And I'm gonna be like,
I give him no.
and that's the signal that BJ's behind the. There's gonna. So
and I,
don't go that
I
way.
look at Mark and I'm like, I don't know how stealing third applies in this situation.
Right? You have no idea what you said.
And I'm just gonna go,
That's awesome. Love it.
and then I'm gonna.
She said something about
I'm gonna
Princess
grab my
Leia.
heel, my broken
And-
heel, and I'm gonna
I think
chuck
she's
it
on
at Daniel.
an Aquanet. She's looking for Aquanet.
You know
Her
what they
shoulder
say?
pads are
And
bothering
then
her.
I grab my broken heel and I chuck it at Daniel.
Higher than
And I walk the other way.
Can I do like one of those Matrix dodges of the heel?
Whizzes right by.
No, that special effect hasn't come out yet.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
you
not
either catch it or
wrong.
you don't.
Right. You could do the snake plicks or not snake plicks. What was it? Oh shit. What was that movie with why am I drawing a blank? Big Trouble in Little China, where you catch the heel and then throw it back.
Oh, yeah. Catch the heel and throw it at a bad guy, though. Not
Right. Yeah.
We
All
don't
right,
have
so-
any other bad guys in sight, so I'll just
Yeah.
hold the
fair.
other guy in front of me.
All right, so this is what I'll say. So let's get everybody together on this. So you're dragging somebody through the door. Linda, you're kind of signaling with him. He's not totally getting what you're saying, and you can tell. BJ standing in the stairwell, and all the folks that are being held hostage are like down the hall and around the corner. And as far as you know, there's several gunmen down there.
Mhm.
So that's the place. That's where you are right now. And there is an office right here, the one that you guys made your original phone call in.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk over to Daniel since he's not getting it.
Okay.
And I'm going to whisper to Daniel and Mark, BJ's in the stairwell. I'm playing damsel in distress. Do not mess this up.
We could pull a weekend at Bernie's and hold the guy walk in. Like, you know,
Make him wave.
Let's do get help.
Yeah. You know what I could do?
He walks in. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to actually put him on my shoulder.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go.
Like, are you talking like little puppet on your shoulder, or
No. Like I'm gonna army crawl cover,
Alright.
like carry him, and I'm
Oh.
gonna say, okay, go to BJ, and I'm gonna bring somebody to you. Okay. So go to BJ in the stairwell, and so I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna act like I'm running away, and then I'm gonna turn to the guys in the machine guns and go, oh crap, and then I'm gonna run back where the BJ is.
wait. Hold on.
You didn't see that?
Come on. Let me get this straight. So you're gonna go out where everybody can see you.
Yeah.
You're gonna go, oh crap, and run away.
Yeah, because they think that I have somebody and I was the one who did that. And I'm going to run back towards the stairwell.
Okay.
So basically, she's gonna come out like she's like just da 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 da, like she was late to the party or something, and then be like, "Oh crap!" and run away. That's your deal.
But carrying one of their guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Okay. I just
There
want to
were
make sure I
only-
heard that right. I just
there were
I
six
didn't
of
hear
them
that
plus the
part.
leader initially,
Yeah,
right?
I have the guy on the back.
yeah.
So it looks
I-
like I was just walking, didn't realize it was them. And I got blood on me, so they don't know how crazy I am.
Oh, wow.
Or they know exactly how crazy you are.
Yeah.
or they actually have a good clue. Okay.
Yep.
There are
Now Mark
I'm
has
trying
the
to-
gun, so I'm ready with
Somebody
my
has
pencils.
to make an intellect check here. Like it's
Yeah. I'm like,
okay. All right. I have to roll. I have to roll some dice. Hold on, give me a second.
You're gonna
I'm
see how many
afraid-
people
Escalated
bring to
quickly.
me.
I'm very afraid.
I gotta see how smart they are about this.
hmm
All right.
I have a second plan if they don't come towards me with that.
All right. Yeah. All right. So the guy. All right. So you go down the hall. So this is what you see.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm
right?
running.
You're running down the hall. And as you turn the stair, you see one of the guys comes up to the corner and he gets his gun and he's like, so he's not like just chasing you, not like an idiot, like "Arr." He's actually being tactical. But he sees you go around the thing and then you're not sure unless you like look back again what he's done.
I'm gonna look back, and then because I see him pointing the gun, I'm going to flip the guy and put him in front of me, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna run with him because he doesn't know.
You're gonna run with him at the guy.
like
human shield.
Mhm.
human. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I got
yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Bullet sponge is this person.
Bullet sponge. I
Yep.
like it.
hmm
Well, he's gonna shoot.
Okay,
Yep.
then.
Can I like interrupt
Yes.
and
Please God do.
as he turns to shoot, I want to try to take one of the ball bearings
Yeah.
from the Newton's cradle, and using my weapon thrown skill
Yes.
and whip it at him,
Okay.
and see if either with
Try to
those
crack him in the head with a BB, with a big BB,
basically,
Yeah, yeah.
the ball bearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ball bearing. 54 caliber ball bearing.
Sure.
right?
Sure. Yeah. No. That's. I wouldn't want to get hit with one of those.
Stay
Yeah.
hidden. Yeah, but
All right.
Especially if someone's skilled in throwing it.
Okay.
hmm
So he's going to get his shot off first because
hmm
even if you throw it, the bullets are going to land before
Faster, yeah.
that lands. So I'm going to have him do his shot first.
hmm
Okay, most of the bullets go into this guy. One, you did catch one bullet though.
Okay.
Oh no.
And that does. Okay. So that's 10 points of damage. So you'll notice on your character.
I am down.
Are you really?
I have D6 and D4.
Oh, that did take you down.
Yeah.
All right. Crap. Okay. So you drop. You're not dead. You're not
Yeah,
dead.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're
So
running over, and it's like if the bullets are going all through him, and then one gets through and hits you in the side, and you're like, oh, and you go down.
I'm going down.
Daniel,
I'm yelling
throw
timber.
your ball bearing.
That's my 12 and a 10, right? For my
Yes.
Okay.
Except I'm going to give you because he can't defend. He can't just like defend against this. I'm going to give you. I'll give you another D6.
23.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Good
okay.
job.
Roll your pulse. Your pulse is what, a D10?
Oh, yeah. And I got an 8. I like these dice tonight.
Yeah, you must have hit him really hard. You must have cracked something because he like drops down. He's like he drops it. I mean, like he literally drops his gun. He drops to one knee and he's just like, oh God, they shot me. They shot me.
Then I want to rush him and use my stick to sweep the gun away and then crack him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Daniel's doing. What's everybody else doing? So BJ, you heard that brrrr go off. Mark,
Right.
you kind of saw like through a crack what's going on.
I got to rush him.
Okay, so you rush out of the office. BJ, what are you doing?
I was going to peek out of the hallway and shoot the bad guy and see if I could then drag her away, like drag her
Okay.
into the hall, back
All right.
down the stairwell.
So you take attack. You actually are tactical. You lean out with your gun while these
Yeah.
two rush this guy.
Yes.
Okay, so he's not doing anything. He's his hands all covered in bloody. Like, you think maybe he got hit in the eye, or maybe like broke his orbit or something, because he's
Okay.
bleeding profusely from the side of his head.
Do I see any other bad guys that are imminent danger to us?
No, but you hear them and you think they're approaching, like they're
Okay,
coming to support
so-
this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm still gonna take the shot. I'm gonna see if I can shoot this dude and just drop him, and then grab her and run down the stairwell. And they can join us or not as they see fit.
Okay.
Oh, we're headed that
Oh,
direction anyway.
yeah.
All we have to do is
Yeah.
turn.
All right, so it's a reflex plus combat. So for you, BJ, that is D8. But you probably have. Do you have long arm or do you have handgun?
I have long gun.
Long gun. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it's D8 and D10, and then I'll give you another D8.
Nice. All right. So that's wow. 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Wow.
you light him up like you hit him with like 5 or 6 rounds. He just mists of pink dust go out of his back, and he falls over.
I'm curious why he's full of pink dust, but
Well,
I don't have time to ask
See,
questions.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's because
80s
80s blood
special
was
effects.
pink.
All right.
Pink dust, right?
Remember?
Right.
Yeah, it's so bad with pink.
Yeah, you're right. So as soon as I get done shooting, like I'm dropping to the floor to grab her and getting her back into the stairwell.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she's kind of right there. She didn't get very far. So yeah, it's easy enough to grab her and pull her back into the stair.
I mean, like she's the EMT. I'm not.
Oh
so.
shit, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Linda,
But-
you're the
But-
EMT.
Yeah.
Linda.
She's the EMT, but I was in the army, so
Mhm.
No,
I'm
anybody-
going
like
to
I said,
have basic. You know,
And
Everybody-
you have basic skills. It's just
Skills.
I'm sufficient at it.
Yeah,
so I'm going to
so
try
you-
to patch her up, and she can make her checks to see if she's able to get back.
Peter, she
Okay.
still gets a saving throw before you even have to try that. Just a quick rules check from
Oh,
Jason's
okay.
background.
Yeah, she should get a.
Saving-
That's what I was trying to say. She should get a dazed or a saving throw to see if she's dazed or dying.
Mm-hmm.
BJ
Okay.
is right.
Okay. So
Okay.
what
So
do
what
I,
does she?
what do I roll?
So what does she roll there?
It's a difficult one. She only gets her pulse and her combat die, so she's gonna really. It's hard to make it.
It's
But either one
combat.
can burst.
Okay, so let's see.
When he says burst, if you roll the maximum, you roll it again and add it.
I got a double 1.
Oh shit!
That's not good. That's a
That's
bad time
even
to roll
blowback.
that. That's blowback. That's a real bad.
That's 2 blowbacks.
you
That is me
She's got like
accepting my
spurts
karma.
going all over the place
you-
in slow
you are-
motion, and
You are
Yeah.
You are bleeding to death right now.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Yeah, BJ, when you grab her to pull her up, there is blood everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna fish around in my purse and I'm gonna pull out some duct tape.
Mhm.
And
Wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna use it to tape her up. Oh, and I've probably got super glue for my nails too.
Do we have any tampons, Kotex? things
Tampon
like
works
that?
good for a blow.
Those are
Tampons
even
work
better.
Yeah.
Those are actually better.
You can look in
That's
my
true.
bag. I have
Yeah.
some stuff from ENT bag. So
Oh, there you go. So I look through her bag because it's probably better than
'Cause I
mine.
brought
But
my
still use
sufficient
duct
stuff.
tape because I've got it. So I
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're pulling her back to the stairwell, right? You're gonna pull her back out of the
I'm pulling her out of
the
harm's
fire.
way. Yeah.
and you're gonna start working on her. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. Daniel, Mark, what are you guys doing? Are you continuing on, or are you like taking the cue and heading back?
Grabbing the weapon. I'm not gonna leave a weapon there.
Okay, so you grab his weapon.
and I'll
Dan?
I'll head over to the stairwell and with of course a bearing in hand, and if people are approaching, I'm gonna whip one at them as I'm running as kind of cover fire, so to
Yep.
speak.
Okay.
Grab her pistol, a weapon, whatever she had. We're gonna do bounding overwatch on the way back, make our way back while we're covering each other on the way back.
All right, so you're doing that, and so Daniel, you do see a guy kind of peek out around the corner, but he peeks out, and peeks back, and then he peeks back out again and opens fire.
I want to try to time it and hit him with one of the ball bearings because I'm
Alright.
better at that than shooting the gun.
All right, well then I'm gonna
Strangely, but
say,
whatever.
What is your speed? You have a pretty good speed. You have an excellent speed, better than the bad guy. So I'll let you throw first.
And that would be my reflex and my thrown.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to be, this is going to be contested because he's actually paying attention. So he's going to try and dodge this.
Now with the bursting dice, can either one of them?
No, it's only your,
Or
what
is
is
it
it?
just-
It's your attribute. Is that
Okay.
right, Jason? I think it's your attribute. I always get those two confused.
Your attribute is the one that bursts or
Yes.
blows back in normal situations.
Yes.
Okay. Then I got a 17.
17. Oh, yeah. Yes, you crack him really good. All right, I'm gonna say you hit him and he ducks back you saw the ball like bounce off his head, and he hears like Scheiße! and he backs around the corner. His gun still goes off. It's like goes up against the ceiling.
Good enough for me. Then I'm getting over to the stairwell.
Okay, so you guys are all at the stairwell right now. BJ, you're working on Linda.
Yeah.
That's gonna be I don't have it on Linda's sheet. Paramedic falls on, I think it falls under combat. I think everything falls under combat. Yeah, it's under combat. So it's going to be in your case, it's D8, and I'm going to say she's got some good medical stuff in there. It's not a full medical bag, but I'll give you another D8. It's a 3D8.
3d8.
Mhm.
All right. 18.
Very good. All right, yes, you have stabilized her. She's not bleeding anymore. She is conscious. Linda, you can act, but you don't want to get hit again.
I got you.
Okay. Where do you guys go from here? Because that's you hear noise outside, like they're closing in on you.
I say we retreat because
down.
you're wounded. So I'm gonna tell her to go down, and then I'm gonna follow, but while facing, towards where the bad guys will come from, so I can shoot them in their faces if I have to.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going down.
The stairs, yes.
We're yelling
Yeah.
timber, and we're gonna grab our bags and we're gonna run.
Okay. All right. So Lynn, I'm going to say either somebody has to help you down these stairs. Like
Oh, okay.
it's going to be like
bummer.
I mean, you're fine. You can walk, but you're going to need some help.
Can I just carry her? We're gonna get out of here faster if I just pick her up and carry her.
Yeah, you got judo, so you're good. You got core
Sure.
strength.
Why not? All right. So you throw her over your shoulders and head down the stairs. Okay. So you guys are going down the stairs. How far down do you go? You are on the 30th floor right now.
At least 3 or 4, because we gotta get some distance on them.
2 or 3 floors and then look for an elevator to get down
Yeah.
farther.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, yeah. I want to look for an elevator and see if there's one of those stupid emergency. Oh no, it wouldn't. It probably wouldn't work either because it
No.
depends.
It depends on if they
It depends
everything.
on what they cut because like they're actually supposed to be on a different line. So
Is
Yeah.
there a freight elevator?
yeah.
Instead of
So
a pistol?
if you look
personal?
for an instead of the elevator because there's the emergency phone in the elevator in case the elevator gets stuck.
yeah.
So I'm going to try to find one of those and see if I can. It's either if it's active or I can find a way to use my communications radio skills to make it work in
Okay.
order to phone for help.
And I want to
Okay.
take one of the radios and turn it back to their channel
All right.
so we can monitor what they're doing.
Oh, it's pandemonium, man. They're flipping out. One guy's yelling at everybody. He's like, what the hell is going on? He's like, you can't subdue these people. He's like, everybody, such and such and such and such on the roof. Get down here now.
Yeah, I start while this is going off, I like to try to count voices versus how many we kill versus how many I see come in and try to get a number.
Okay.
And I asked them if they encountered any, because I don't know what they did. I asked them,
Right.
y'all encounter any? We're trying to get a head count.
We crushed one.
Okay. We've seen what, 6
You guys
come
got-
in.
You got 2, didn't you? Didn't BJ and Lynn,
Yep.
didn't you get 2?
Well, we got one. We got one on the construction site, and then
Right.
we got
And then we got
one-
3 total.
3 total,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Daniel, you got 1, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
I got the one, and then we kind of joined forces for the third one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're not doing bad. Okay. So yeah, you're listening to the radio. You're Mark. You're hearing like 3 people talking back and forth on the radio.
Okay.
So they
So I
can't be
guess
that many to watch those people.
So what you're getting, Mark, is there's somebody sounds like they're in the lobby because they're talking about the front door and he's saying that everything's cool. He's not seeing anything outside. There's actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So there's the guy that's talking to everybody. There's the guy that's down in the lobby, and you hear there are 2 guys. He's telling 2 guys that are on the roof right now to come down and help.
Mhm.
You're tracking 4 people.
Okay.
So 2 roof, 1 in the lobby. That means there's only 1 left on that floor.
Yeah, we got to go
Yep.
on the offensive. We got to go down there. We got to. This is the time to strike before those 2 come down. And then we get a pincher maneuver. We need to make a point and go right in after them while they got a chance.
I'll just stay in the stairwell if you guys want to take those.
I'm
one
like
person out.
worried about Linda because she's injured and I don't think she should be out trying to kill stuff right now.
Okay, you're the leader. What you want us to do?
Well, no, just leave me. I'll stay in the
I mean,
stairwell, and then if something happens, I'll try to
Well,
hide somewhere
whatever
else.
floor it was that had all that glass, that's where we want to stash her. Just because.
she has to walk away, take her shoes.
We gotta hide her in the bathroom. I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah.
was still trying to find an elevator. That's what.
So you
that was
guys went down,
working
but you
for.
did you good. All right, so you did go down a couple floors. So I'm gonna put you on the.
I'll go
I'll
to
put
an
you-
office and I'll hide and I'll just sit there for a second. You know what office I'm in, BJ. So you can just do what you need to do really quickly. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try to just like patch myself up a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
leave you
Now
with
that I'm
your
awake.
kit, and I don't know. I got like some Midol in my bag, like
Yeah.
that's magic for everything. and
Yeah.
Some caffeine pills. and
Yeah.
a little
Well-
bottle of vodka.
So where
Yeah.
you all come out, there is a bathroom right there, right
Mhm.
next to the stairs. There is
Yeah,
an
I'll
office
patch
across
myself
the hall.
up and try to see if I can get some like hit points back or something if I can. Whatever I can do. I don't
Hey,
know.
Jason, I don't think that we can't do that, right? You can't
Mm.
heal hit points, can you?
How
You
about
can
some
do
adrenaline?
first aid.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can do.
I got an
first aid.
EpiPen.
Because I have first aid. I am sufficient at first aid.
Yeah, so you can actually regain some damage with first aid. I'd say in this situation, about 1d4 is about the best you can do.
Okay. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So make your first aid check, and I'll say,
I got
I'll give you the
3.
same D8, huh?
Oh, 3 and then a D8.
You rolled a 3.
No. I said for So he said D4.
No, you could heal up to a D4, but you gotta make your skill check.
Oh,
So
okay.
you gotta do the EMT check.
Okay. I got a 7 on my EMT check for the
7.
D8.
Oh no, so D8 plus
Uh-huh.
it's plus. I'm sorry, plus. You're gonna roll. Hold on.
Yeah, I was waiting for the 2 other dice. I didn't know what you were.
Okay, so D8, D12, and then that D8.
D8, D12, and another D8.
Yes,
Okay.
Who was providing the first aid?
she is.
I'm doing it to myself. I'm trying to in the bathroom do it to myself.
Oh, then you can actually do a little better. I'm sorry, I'm just.
Oh,
looking at
okay,
the
okay.
rules. You can roll your intellect, and that's how many
Okay.
hit points you can get back per hour to a maximum of 10.
Okay, so what dice should I roll then for that?
You have, and do you have a first aid kit?
I have first aid sufficient, and then a kit, and then
She's the EMT, so I let her
I'm-
have a couple minor things.
yeah.
Yeah, so she gets an additional 6 hit points of traumatic injury. She can get basically you can do pretty well. You can roll your intellect, and whatever you roll with that 1 die is how many you can get back per hour.
Okay, let's do
so
that. Just roll
So
that.
just a D8.
Mhm.
Okay. I got 5.
All right, so you get 5 hit points,
Okay, cool.
which is not bad.
Okay, so I got 5 back. So
Okay, so you've stabilized yourself. I'm gonna say that took a few minutes. So you're in the bathroom, and there's still
Mhm.
like
yeah, and,
blood all
then
over
I let
everything.
them. Yeah, I let them go off and try to do what they're gonna do.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You want to go back up to the 30th floor and try and take out that what you think is one person left?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're back up the stairs. But as you're coming up the stairs, You hear the other two about to turn down. Like you're going up, you hear the other. The apparently it sounds like two people coming downstairs as you're going up. You look like you two, like all of you are going to hit that door at the same time if you keep.
All right, so I'm gonna back out then,
Okay.
because I'd rather try to be, I guess, a little stealthy because I got a friend dying in the bathroom.
Okay. Now there are three of you. You have a gun, right?
Yeah,
And Mark, you have a gun.
I have a long gun, which is what I'm.
And
proficient
Daniel,
in
you
or
have ball
whatever.
bearings.
I have two
And
ball
some
bearings
pencils.
and
He's got pencils.
plenty of
And some
writing
pencils.
utensils.
Okay.
And
a
I have my stick.
stapler.
And your polar. Yeah.
And a
Right.
polar.
Yep, I have
Yeah.
my stick and a serving fork.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
but you have your stick. I thought you attached the serving fork to the stick, making your.
That way
polar.
you could have your polar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
have
that
a
works. Yeah, okay.
stapler, and you have all the stuff that you found on the desk.
You have more weapons than I do.
You have the red stapler too.
So are
Yeah.
we all together at this
Yes.
point? Because
Yeah, the three of you are
alright.
together in the stairwell.
All right. Well, I mean, 3 of us against 2 of them. I think we can take them in the stairwell and probably just take them then. Let's just do it. Let's just go take them out.
All right. There you go.
So I'll keep, since you guys are the ones with the real firearms, I'll try to keep them away from the door itself.
How you
So that
gonna?
way
How,
they can't-
how would you do that, Daniel?
Well, while they're shooting, I can either be running, keeping going around the stairs, trying to get closer to them, and try to put myself between them and the door while they're under cover from other people
Okay,
shooting up at them.
So just so you understand, I don't think you're picturing this the way I'm not putting it out the way you're picturing it. So they're coming down the stairs. You're going up the stairs, and the door is here. If you run between these guys and the door, you're running between these bullets and these bodies.
So is it a square stair? Well, now I'm
Yeah, it's a square stairway. So you got stairs going up and stairs coming
But
down, right?
Then they'd be shooting
they switch
up
back.
and to the right,
Mhm.
not straight up. Right?
The back of the stairs, are they? Is it open, like the metal grates and stuff down, or is it solid concrete stairs? Or is
It's
the back
solid
of the stairs-
concrete.
Okay.
It's solid concrete stairs.
Okay. I just want to know if it was open from the back. Some stairs are.
So Dan, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that you're going to be
Right.
in the place where bullets are going to be flying into that area, not
Uh,
directly into you, but you'll be in that space.
I may be a karate master, but I'm not quite Neo. So
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's all I was trying to say. Like errant bullets may find you.
fair.
so I'll kind of stand
I'm just gonna be like,
in
it's all good. I got you.
in the vicinity of those two, and if anybody gets too close to the door or the door starts to open, I've got a ball bearing ready for them.
You got
And
it. Tell 'em.
you watch my back, okay?
Your back just got punched twice.
Watch it better than that, all right?
All right. Doors and corners, man. Doors and corners. All right. So these folks come down. I think you're going to try and ambush them. So I'm just going to make them have a perception check to see if they see you coming. And they do not. So you have the advantage. So
I shoot them in their faces.
shoot them in their faces. Okay?
Murder hobo. Yeah.
So the one guy
That's a good
reaches
plan.
for the door, and the other guy's like right behind him. So who wants to shoot first?
Of course,
Me.
BJ.
Okay, BJ, go for it.
Why you
Ladies-
ask is murder hobo?
Now, are you hosing them both down or just the one?
I mean, if I can get them both, I'm
Pray
gonna
and
try
spray,
to
right?
get them both. Pray and spray, whatever.
Yeah.
You can, but that's less bullets in each one and makes it a little
Focus
harder. It's
fire.
up to you.
They got 2 guns.
Look,
You
I'm
got
going in the spirit of the movie here. All right.
So you're shooting both
Bullets
of them.
everywhere.
And really,
Just-
we do have
aim and
3
just-
guns.
Just like
So
a
you should
sprinkler.
just have one in each hand.
Just like a sprinkler system. Just take them all out,
And if all else fails, I will throw my pipe wrench at his head.
Okay, all right.
which has been effective so far.
You are very deadly with that pipe wrench. He should
Right.
fear it. Okay.
All right, what do I roll?
So it's gonna be combat. Let me look at your character here.
Because I'm proficient or whatever you call it. I'm specialized in both the long gun and the club. that I
So
can-
it's D8 and a D10,
okay.
and give you another D8.
Oh, 14.
That's
no,
a hit.
15. Sorry, 15.
Okay. So the first guy, I want you to roll. Ooh, man, this poor bastard. Roll 3d10.
Ouch.
You.
Yeah, this game is very unforgiving, man. When you get hit,
Well,
I noticed that.
22.
bullets are no joke.
22.
22.
He's out.
Oh yeah,
He is out.
He's done. All right, on the other guy, roll 3d8.
I seem to have lost my other. I only got 8 that time.
8.
Oh,
Okay, so he's wounded. So Mark, you have an opportunity to get yourself a kill.
might as well shoot him up.
Get it?
Bites the dust.
8. All right, what do I got? D8, D6, what else?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, you're gonna, for your attack, you're gonna roll a d6, a d8, and a d8.
$18.
That's definitely a hit. Roll 3d10.
You got this.
$17.
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice.
All right, so these two are down.
High five, dude.
What do you do now?
I look at my ball bearing longingly.
Grab their weapons and reload.
Yeah, like seriously.
Grab a
Okay, yeah, you
weapon,
guys gotta
go.
reload.
We need
Daniel,
ammo.
go
Good.
get a weapon.
Good,
Get
good.
the gun. Get
Good.
the
You got
gun.
plenty, and you got a couple extra clips. So yep, you reload chamber
Reload.
round.
Awesome.
Daniel,
have
are you
guns?
gonna get yourself a real weapon, or are you
Get
gonna stick with
yourself
your
a
I
ball
don't know.
bearing?
These have been pretty effective.
You
Hey,
gonna stick
you
with your ball
never
bearing?
have, yeah, okay, but you
But
can
yeah,
still
I'll
have a backup.
grab both of their guns and kind of put them on just straps, so
You're
that
gonna-
they're hanging
Going
on
in
the side.
80s style.
Well, it's appropriate, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. So what do you do now?
I get the radio.
Okay.
Hans and Friends can't help you anymore.
All right. He's
I
like,
bet you
I
wish
don't
you
know
were
who
Snape
this
now,
is.
don't you?
I don't know who this is, but I'm going to kill all of you.
Was ist los? Hello, hello, hello. Was ist los? Nichts verstehen. Nichts verstehen.
Does your character speak German?
No, but I do.
I think I gave one of you guys.
It's not me. I speak English and Spanish on mine.
Yeah. No.
I speak Japanese, so I
I
can
speak
just...
German and Russian.
Okay.
So it's you.
Okay, that's that's the one who relays the message.
Yeah. Okay. He's cursing a lot.
Look
All
here,
right.
you frickety fluffle snuffs.
All right.
I was gonna use it.
Okay. So what do you guys do now? Are you heading up, down, out through the door?
At this point, we kind of think.
I still
there's
feel like we should
one
be
in the
trying
lobby
to
and-
communicate with the outside world.
So, can we use the radios to get to like an emergency station or something?
Yeah. There's an emergency channel. There's
Yeah,
I forget what channel it is. It's like channel 9 or something like that. But there's a standard
CB.
police frequency.
All right, that's what we want to.
Support.
We want to change the frequency. I want to use my communication radio specialized skills in order
Yes.
to make that happen, in hopes that we can contact outside forces to come to our aid.
Okay. So that would be, I believe that is.
It says D12, whatever that means.
Yeah,
I know,
but I think it's
I don't know.
intellect. Yeah, because it's singing. So D10 plus D12. Just go ahead and just roll those 2 dice, because I'm not going to give you the other die and I'll tell you why in just a minute.
All right. 14.
14. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't get a call out, but you know it's because you're in a stairwell.
Okay, so yeah, we should get out of the stairwell.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I actually, yeah. So I would leave actually and go back to the bathroom where she is to check on her.
Okay.
Sorry, I just.
Well, with these, all right.
Somebody
So, but I'll tell you, with your communication skills, with the radios, these hand radios, you're gonna have to get to the roof to make that call, or somewhere like an outside window or something. You're gonna have to get somewhere outside of these, like get away from these walls. too many walls.
All right.
What's in that?
So
Ask them what's in the bag they're carrying.
In the bags that they're carrying, that's the same old stuff. Extra clips, maybe a personal item or two. Nothing of much use, and their radio, of course.
Okay.
well, I still want to go back to the bathroom because we
Okay.
got to get her. So I think we go back and we get her. So we
Okay.
check on her, we collect her, and then we try to make our way to the roof via whatever means we can.
All right.
Stairs or elevators. Or
Very
whatever.
good. So, Linda, you have managed to patch yourself up pretty good. When you guys show up, she's like, got a shirt, part of her shirt torn off, and it's got it tied up around her side, and seems pretty mobile. Got
You
a little
see
bit
a
of
badass tattoo going all down my sleeve and back.
there you
It
go.
says- and it's just an eagle, and it says murder, death, kill.
Okay. Just wait for it to say have a Trans Am, the
Yeah, like the
Firebird
Trans
on the
Am.
back.
Yeah.
Firebird wings.
I was watching Smokey and the Bandit a couple weeks ago, and I want one of those
Aw.
Trans Ams now. I don't know why. It's it's a horrible
Mhm.
car, but I just
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
like black with the gold bird on the
Mhm.
front, and I thought they were the cheesiest thing back then. I just want one now, just because it'd be so funny.
They were
That's
cheesy thing
hilarious.
back
They
then.
were
Yeah.
cheesy, and
They were.
they're cheesy now.
They're cheesy, no, but that's why I want it because it's
Yeah.
so cheap. It's
Now it's
uber
like
cheesy.
nostalgia cheese.
So
yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
you're gonna soup it up, and it's gonna go super fast, and everybody's just gonna be like, "What?"
What? Yeah, that or a car with a big Cobra on it, like Cobra.
Oh
Kai.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, somebody's and the T-top, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you guys get yourself together and you head towards the roof. It's not a problem. You make it to the roof.
Awesome. We get to the roof. I do my communication-y things.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yes.
Anybody out
So
there?
you're dialing the radio, and
I
Yeah, you
take
get-
one of the guns from Daniel. Just because I feel like I need a gun.
okay.
He's
Yeah,
like,
that might be
"We worked
handy.
so hard to get those, man.
You have one, and you have ball bearings. I have just a hammer.
But also he's got some pencils and everything,
But-
like the stapler. I'm like,
Like a
he's got
stapler
Yeah,
stuck
he's
in
got
there.
the
everything.
Bengali across with the stapler.
Yeah.
And all
He's like about
It's
to
like an
hunt
office
predators or
pirate.
something.
Do you see Monty
But-
Python?
But you have the awesome one-liner of "It's hammer time." Come on.
Right.
That's
true.
Yes, you do.
But I also don't have close combat. I can't take any more damage.
It's
I
true.
taught you
I am,
karate.
like,
Come on.
done.
No,
I
no,
have
it's
karate,
true.
but come on, bullets
I'll give
are
her the
faster than
gun.
karate.
Fine. You want both of them? Yeah, sure. Here.
No, I just want one.
Just
I'm
one.
gonna give you one.
Oh, thanks. You're gonna give me what I'm carrying. Good.
Yeah, because you handed me both of them, and then I'm gonna give you one back.
She's nice like that. Say thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna look around just to make sure there's nobody coming through the stairwell. Did I hear anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so
I'm trying to connect with people on the
Yeah.
radio.
So you're on the radio, and you get in touch with this is 911. How may I help you?
Yeah, we've got a problem here at Rattle Off the Address.
Nakatomi
Well,
Plaza.
Yeah, Pip said that's right. People have infiltrated the Christmas party, and
This is-
they've got a whole lot of people held hostage. And there's guns, and there's shooting people, and there's dead people and blood
Excuse me,
everywhere.
ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. This is not a. It's not for. It's not a play line. This is a serious. This is an official frequency.
I get over and I grab and I say an EMT talk. A situation that they would understand with my codes.
Ah, very good. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. Good job. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like, you have a situation.
Yes.
Can I key another radio and say, yeah, I'd like a pepperoni with.
Oh my God.
And I go to Daniel and I chuck my other broken heel in my jacket that I had, and I say, Daniel, and I say, my apologies, and I say in code speak, he's got a screw loose. He just took some damage.
We think you might have a concussion.
Yeah, and then I relay that.
So do you need an ambulance?
I need police, ambulance, and fire because there is a fire in the building currently.
They're like, well, no, we received a signal at that address. There was a fire, but it was called off by the main lobby.
No, the main lobby is taken over by whoever is taking the building hostage.
All right, well, hold tight. We're going to send out a unit to check this out.
You need more units than that.
Yeah, we need like. Can we just skip
Wait,
the
wait,
part
wait,
where you
wait.
send
Let
one
them send
unit?
the car up, and we're gonna shoot at the car as it pulls up.
We got to get one of the guys from the stairwell so we can throw
No,
him down.
seriously, we're gonna shoot at the police car as it pulls up, so he'll call all
Okay.
the backup.
That's true.
Okay.
If we shoot at them at all, they're gonna send all the backups.
Okay,
So,
Yep,
you know,
we're gonna
okay,
shoot at the
that's what we
car
gotta
as it
do.
comes up.
I'm gonna stand there watching and waiting for the police car, but I'm gonna be a little bit hidden, just waiting.
I'm gonna go down and grab one of the guys that we just shut up and bring him back up to the roof.
Yeah.
He's down on that main floor where most of those dudes are.
No, what about the ones that are in the
the
stairwell?
ones in the stairwell.
Yeah, well, that's that main floor where most of those guys
Oh.
are. That would be
Oh.
you can, but I'm just gonna say that might be tricky.
Okay. So I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
stay on the
you
roof.
know
on
that
my
you're
way.
like thinking about it. You're like, that's where all the guys with the guns are. We shot.
I'm
their
just
friends.
gonna take concealment on the roof wherever I
Mhm.
can and wait for backup or aid or whatever.
Okay.
I feel like
Fine.
we should probably go try to save the hostages, but nah.
Have we
Oh,
found
and-
anything else? What do we salvage? You guys got hammers,
We
screwdrivers.
got
Yeah.
clips. We
What have
got.
we got? Let's see what
Clips.
we
To
have.
take inventory.
Yeah.
I got 2 ball bearings
Is
left.
there anything on the roof that we can use also utilize?
Besides the
Not
explosives
really.
that's in the
It's-
bag?
No.
It's not really. There's I mean, it's a roof. There's like I don't know stones. There's
Probably
nothing.
wires on the
I
roof.
mean, Daniel could probably use the
cables,
little rocks up here.
electricity.
I'm gonna grab some of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe a
great.
big giant satellite.
Okay,
Now I have a new catchphrase. We'll have to wait until
so
Got
we're
it back,
coming.
use it.
I don't want to keep you all too past your time. It's 10 o'clock now where I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward this a little bit, and so we can wrap it up nice and pretty. So basically, what happens at this point? A cop shows up. You guys are hanging out up there. Nothing's going on. You hear chatter over the radio. They're like yelling at each other. They're like, "Where are my detonators?" And they're trying to figure out what's going on. They definitely have a lot more issues than they did with just John McClane with one guy running around. They've got 4 people armed with machine guns now, so it's a little more stressful for them. So at some point, all these cops start showing up, and yeah, there we go. All these cops start showing up. Helicopter starts flying overhead.
God.
There we go. There's the helicopter.
All right. Yes.
At any rate, so shortly after that, some cops come through that door to the roof, and they're like we got him. Everything's good. You can come down now.
We don't have to jump off the building on a fire hose. That's good because there's probably only one up here.
No, you killed so many of them that it sort of ruined their plans.
The murder hobo chaos was effective.
Yes!
Yes.
Me and my
If John McClane had 3 buddies, that movie
It
would
would
have
have gone
been
down a lot
Much
sooner,
shorter,
Yeah.
yeah.
movie would have been
So
30 minutes
short,
long.
yeah.
right.
45 because we
Yeah.
caused a little chaos.
Yeah.
But
So
they
basically,
still needed
they-
roughly the same amount of bullets, though, because
They decided to bug out, and as they were trying to bug out because of your call and having cops show up and everything, they couldn't get away. So they wound up getting captured. So good job.
we saved the day.
Yes.
Did we manage to survive without any of the hostages dying?
No,
Except that one guy. What's his name?
no, because I want him to
the
die.
Bruce- Yeah, like I said, we want him to die. So
Like
that,
he
that
has
one
to
guy.
die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that a stray bullet hit him, no matter what, because
that's great.
because
That's
he's
great.
he's a dick. And I'm sorry. Oh, because he's a jerk. And yeah, I'm sorry.
Beep.
Apologize.
Beep,
Yeah,
beep, beep,
he's
can
a
we
jerk.
find his checkbook and sign for
Frickety
him?
fluffle snap.
But good job. Did you guys have fun? Did you
Oh,
you
yeah,
like
I loved it.
top? What do you think of Top Secret?
It's a good system.
good.
I like it.
It's fun. It was fun.
Yeah, murder hobo. Just don't get hit with bullets.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
it's very unforgiving. It's
Yeah, it is
as
very
a matter of fact-
I would love
unforgiving.
to see how long you last as a D4.
Oh yeah. There's
Somebody looks at you cross-eyed, you fall over dead.
there's some of the weapons. If you get hit at point blank range with them, there's no damage. It just says fatal. Like you don't roll
Goodbye.
damage.
Dead.
In my
Yeah.
character's defense, I was basically army infantry, and you were an EMT, so
Yeah,
you were a little more squishy than me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was a ninja with ball bearings. I
I think Daniel wins. Like he was impressive.
Yeah.
He did a great
That's
job.
good job.
That's awesome.
You guys did a good job. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Again, let's go around the room, give plugs real quick. Linda, you want to go first?
Yeah, my name is Linda, aka the Gamer Girl on Instagram and YouTube. You can check me out for retro and modern gaming.
Okay. And Mark?
Mark Hunt of Gangbusters. You can check me out on Twitter and Facebook. That's it.
And you did a good job with Gangbusters, man. It looks nice. It looks Gangbusters, man.
Way to go.
Yeah.
And Daniel?
I'm Daniel Marshall, and let's see, Twitter is SCP_Daniel, and I'm on Facebook. Either one of those, I usually answer.
Right. And you and BJ both do Playground Adventures,
Playground
right?
Adventures.
Yep, Playground
Yeah.
Adventures and
Yeah.
Digital Dragon Studios. Yeah.
Okay.
we
And
do
then
both.
BJ, where do they find you?
I'm all over the place, working for a lot of different companies. You can find me on Facebook at BJ Hensley1, Twitter at BJ Hensley2, and Instagram at BJ Hensley3 because that is the only way I can remember where I live.
Okay. Awesome. So we're gonna convince BJ and Daniel to do a Spy Kids version of Top Secret. Do like a kids version so that
Could be
kids
fun.
can play spies because it's
That's
a
right.
little brutal for kids, I think, to be playing.
I mean, have you ever played with children? Because as someone who has made a career out of playing with children, they are
Yeah.
little murder hobos.
Are they? Yeah, I would assume.
Like
I
they're
was.
actually worse than I was just pretending to be. Like they
Right,
are.
I
awful.
was. I was too.
Yeah.
But all right, excellent. And of course we get Top Secret. Jason, is Top Secret still on sale?
Yes, we're keeping the sale running through the Christmas season. We're probably going to end it at the end of the year. So it's normally a $60 game. It is on sale for $35.
Wow.
Nice.
Snap
That's
that up.
as cheap. That's as cheap as we can go. We can't go any cheaper than that. If
And
we
the
go cheaper than that,
boxes
we're
are
losing
full
money.
of stuff, so you're getting your money's worth. I bought one.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah. They're nice.
Pictures
It's
up.
super nice.
Speaking of sales, if anybody here happens to be a follower of Hero Lab, we're actually launching a sale tomorrow. So if you just happen to magically be watching this stream, there's a heads up. We're going to launch a sale in the morning. Well, morning, afternoon, sometime tomorrow.
And Hero Lab is that the where you make characters?
It's character creation software. So we
Right.
fight the monsters, not the tools. We make characters in minutes, basically. You can go Hero Lab online is the Pathfinder 2nd edition, Starfinder, and Pathfinder 1st edition. And then we also do everything from Shadowrun to Mutants and Masterminds in our Hero Lab Classic software. You can check us out at wolflair.com.
Sweet. And the Playground Adventures are cool. You guys do a great job with that.
Thank you. Yeah, we've won a lot of awards. We got like top 10 twice, 2 years in a row, I think.
Nice. Well deserved.
Nice.
Absolutely.
That's playgroundadventures.net.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all. I'm gonna end the broadcast now. Thanks all for joining us. I hope you all enjoyed the show. And we're gonna try and do these once in a while. Hopefully, we won't run into the technical issues.
And we're too old for this crap.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
My
All
back
right.
is
Good night,
killing me.
everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.